What's going on, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. It's Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. If you're new here, I read tarot, Lenormand, and Oracle. So if that's your thing, go ahead and click subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you will be notified when I upload a new video. Returning subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, couples and singles, how you been? This reading goes out to Sun, Moon, and Rising, couples, singles, gentlemen, and ladies. Cross watchers are welcome. We're going to start with the tarot and end with an oracle card. So let's see what we got. Hopefully something's going good for everybody. The world. Lessons to be started or lessons haven't learned? Which one is it? I'm sensing there's a few lessons to be learned. Mainly because, the world and temperance. What I get from that automatically is it's time for some internal work. You've been through the world before, as has many other people, and you learned the lessons and caught on to the signs. So now it's time to start that whole new process again with something new. And I am picking up that it has to come down to internal work, emotions, increasing your understanding on being grounded and centered. I sense that quite a few of you are professionals of being grounding and centered, but the time that we live in, it requires a little extra oomph from all paths and all abilities. So work on that, okay? But I'm picking up that this new internal journey isn't going to be a rough one. Yes, I said it. It's not going to be a rough one. It's going to be light and more loving, and it's going to be kind of like laying on a comfortable feather pillow in a nice, cool living room on a spring day. Yeah, you might have a couple moments where you do a little bit of purging, but I'm picking up on the soul level for whoever resonates with this. It's going to be a more peaceful journey. A few of you are going to learn how to connect deeper with Mother Earth, and it is a great time to do that because she's been busy. Energetically and just in general, you can turn on the news or go to certain websites and you can see some very interesting things that Mother Earth has been doing. So get out, not around a lot of people. Besides, I'm sensing that a lot of internal work will come when you go outside. Because right now, during this time, there really isn't a need to be around a lot of people, and also this is your path. If you're in a relationship, that's great, but even though you all share from each other, or you might pull resources, as any healthy relationship would, you still have your path. You know, you go into a relationship whole, you leave whole. You might be a little fractured and bumped and bruised up, but you never go into a relationship only half. If you do, you need some healing work. We all know how that goes. Ten of Swords in reverse. So a few of you are coming out of that. A few of you have learned the lessons from getting stabbed in the back, whether it being from past decisions that you might have made. Let's just keep it real. We don't BS or sugarcoat in this channel. Everyone has 10 of Swords themselves at least once or twice. All of us have. It happens. It's a part of life. It's kind of like don't touch the cookie jar, or I'm going to touch the stove anyway. So you're coming out of this Ten of Swords energy, and also I do pick up that you're coming out of the whole, F this, these thoughts got to go, so forth and so on, and you're really going to take the knowledge that you gained from the past travel around the board, coming to full circle, and you're about to go again, but you're going to take the lessons and things of that nature, and you might even use those swords to fight your battles halfway through. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. And that's a good sign. Because when you come out of that spiritual walk or that hermit mode, so forth and so on, you have a lot of stuff you want to share with the world. You've learned some things. You don't share it with everybody, but I think everybody tries to hold on to or has that one or two select few people that they tell all their spiritual experiences to, and only those two or three people because they realize that anyone else would think they're crazy. For those that are into shamanism, you know what I'm talking about. I know there's a couple shamans that come to my channel. So my question to you is, to the ones that are just starting to get involved in that, oh Lord, oh boy. For those that are just starting to get involved in that, you got some transformation energy coming into your life, as well as some high priest energy, structure, balance, tradition. But also, what I mean by that is when you get to a path, especially if it's something of shamanism or evocation or transvocation or divine connection or infernal possession, whatever you roll with, it's a very fluid but also very structured flow. What I mean by structured is you have to make sure that your abilities and your methods and your faculties are where they need to be. So when you do it, you don't lose your shit in the process. Transvocation, all this stuff. So for those that are getting into that aspect, so forth and so on, whether it is shamanism, transvocation, invocation, evocation, whatever you want to do, summoning, conjuring, yeah, know that you're going to go through those death processes. You're going to go through cycles. You're going to go through rebirths. I heard Scorpio, so if there's a Scorpio crosswatcher here, if you have Scorpio in your chart, you're about to get your butt beat a little bit. And I don't mean it's something completely separate than this temperance and world energy and the swords and the ace pentacles. This was just like a little side message. Back to your regularly scheduled program. A lot of y'all pulling those swords out your back and realizing that it ain't always greener on the other side. You know, a lot of y'all learning to pull from your side. So you're going through that. Just understand that new beginnings are afoot, but you got to go through that internal work, and these new beginnings are concrete. Okay. So let's jump into an oracle card and see what we can get overall message for you. And for those that are delving into that shamanism aspect, it takes dedication and a little trial and error. So don't worry too much. For those into numerology, the number 25. Okay. All right. Awesome. The Eyes of Beauty, the Lady of the Mirror, and the Altar Priestess. 25, 44, and 39. Positive expectations and clarity. You can expect positive outcomes and so forth and so on to when you go into that journey of delving deeper into your spiritual self or going through that internal change and journey. You're going to gain clarity from that, and it's going to help you gain a deeper sense of self-love. For those that might struggle sometimes when they get into relationships, and we've all been there, men and women, it ain't always glittering sometimes. That's that fake shit. So after this growth within yourself, you're gonna gain that a deeper insight and a keener connection to your intuition, which is gonna help you sift through those people that just bring BS into your life. As you progress, you're really gonna have to go into a stage of non-judgment and reflection. A lot of what you believe in, your morals and values, are gonna be challenged. So if you were a part of a very traditional family, a lot of that's about to be challenged. And you're coming into yourself of what you feel to be right or wrong. So when you look in the mirror and a piece of you tries to judge a piece of you because one piece of you wants world peace and the other piece of you wants to blow up a palm tree or something weird like that, take a moment to reflect on it and understand that you're changing for the better. The altar priest, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. It is now a time to get into meditation, things of that nature, especially you ladies. It's time to get into meditation and reconnect to the element of water and the element of fire. You know how to do that, okay? That's all I have for you. If this resonated with you in some way, shape, manner, or form, please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell so you be notified. Shout out of the week goes out to Cosmic Ray Tarot, and you'll see when you go check her out. Until then, peace.